Shalini TV. News from the campus.
Hello and welcome to the 36th edition of the weekly Shalini TV Bulletin. I am Ayushi and here are the headlines. Yogananda Center of Theology opened in the campus. A new university planned to focus on research into ancient Indian heritage. School of Agriculture named after Dr. M.S. Swaminathan. Shalini researchers find ways to more effectively harness solar power. First, Yashoda gives us details about the setting up of the Yogananda Center of Theology. What information can you provide us, Yashoda?
A Yogananda Center of Theology has been set up in the Shalini University campus on the occasion of 127th birth anniversary of Paramhansa Yogananda. The center includes a poster gallery on the life and teaching of Swami Yogananda.
Paramhans Swami Yogananda, as a great spiritual yogi of the modern era, has shown the scientific method of yoga not only to India but to the entire world. Revered as the spiritual father of yoga in modern times, he has influenced millions of people across the world. Author of the well-known spiritual book Autobiography of a Yogi, his teachings continue to inspire those in quest of spirituality. It was in the year 1946 that his book Yogi Kathamrit, which is based on his spiritual life, was published. This book is one of the 100 best spiritual books of the 20th century. In its efforts to help spread his message, Solon-based Shalini University has established the Yogananda Center for Theology in its campus on the occasion of his 127th birth anniversary.
The center was inaugurated during a vital event by Swami Samarananda, who also conducted a meditation session of yoga. Addressing the gathering, he said that the center would help spread the message of Swami Yogananda. On this occasion, statue of Swami Yogananda was also installed in the center.
To pay homage to Yogananda and to help spread his word, Shalini University has established Yogananda Center for Theology in the Yogananda Library and Knowledge Center. Besides setting up posters on his life and teachings, a part of the library has been dedicated for meditation and for lectures on the teachings of the great Guru.
Thanks, Yashoda. Let's hear the Chancellor on the year gone by and the future plans of the university. Rishabh shares the information.
Founding Vice Chancellor Professor P.K. Khosla, who has recently taken over as the Chancellor, said that the university has taken great strides during the year just gone by despite the challenges posed by the COVID pandemic. He said that the university was able to conduct academic sessions on time and earned high rankings in various spheres. He also listed the priority areas for the university for the new year. These include keeping the focus on research, building perception, and setting up a new university to study the wealth of ancient Indian science and technology.
2021, the new year has started. It's going to be very important for Shalini University because the year we started this university in 2009, we pledged that we will be working for to be among 200 global universities. And this is the year we have to fulfill and fill the gaps what we have so that we submit our application in 2022 and the result for the same will be declared in 23, early 23. We are working for Times Higher Education ranking. There are three important parameters: teaching and learning, research, and citations with 30 marks each, 90 marks. In this regard, we have made quantum jump, good progress, and the only weak point in our Westphalian University is to improve its perception and reputation. So one of my top agenda would be to improve the reputation so that our cherished dream to be among top global universities is fulfilled. So this way, this gap, if we are able to do it, we can succeed in that direction. In other words, in new areas and the new innovation in the Shulini University, this is an era of yogic education. Everybody today, because of pandemic and other things, is now drifting to his mind towards the new science, the science of yogic education. When I was growing as a child, there was no talk about yoga till I reached my 50s, and there when this type of thinking has started. Now, at the age of 80, I think this science or this practice, this is at the full swing. So, considering this, our own Indian ancient wisdom, we intend to set up a new university, the University of Ancient Wisdom, with a special emphasis on yoga, naturopathy, Ayurveda, ancient science, Vedic mathematics, Vedic science, all things. We want to copy, we want to replicate the model of Nalanda and Takshila. And those days, those were multidisciplinary universities. This is what the National Education Policy 2020 also calls for, that the university should be of three types: the autonomous colleges, the general university doing research and education, and the top research universities. So Shulini University is trying to come up as a research university, and we will be working and covering all the spheres so that we meet the national aspiration and give the best of the education, need-based, time-based, and to the best of our ability. Thank you very much.
That's great news, Rishabh. We now have Khushi telling us about our researchers working on harnessing solar energy more efficiently.
After the heavy dependence on fossil fuel resulting in high pollution level, the world is moving towards harnessing solar energy. One of the major applicants of solar energy is being done to heat water, both domestic and industrial use. The challenge is to heat water as quickly as possible, and Shulini researchers are working on it. This is a design for water heaters using reflecting dimple-shaped glass. Its dimple-shaped glass will be helpful to strengthen solar energy and quickly heat water. Another solar heating system design is based on hybrid nano concept. In the proposed design, 2 heat exchanger tubes are used for carrying nanofluids to enable quicker heating. The Shulini researchers who have filed patents for the above 2 designs are Dr. Anil Kumar, Dr. Robin Thakur, Dr. Amar Raj Singh, and Mr. Sunil Kumar.
Kudos to Shulini researchers. Thanks, Khushi. We now have Mansi to tell us about the university recognizing the immense contributions of Dr. M.S. Swaminathan.
In order to commemorate the contributions made by Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, the father of Green Revolution in the country, Shulini University has named its agriculture department as Dr. M.S. Swaminathan School of Agriculture. In the keynote address, Chancellor P.K. Khosla recounted the immense contributions made by Dr. Swaminathan. A photograph gallery was also opened to depict the life and contributions of Dr. Swaminathan. Former Director General of Indian Council of Agriculture and Padma Vibhushan recipient Mr. R.S. Paroda was the guest of honor for the day. He highlighted the role of Dr. Swaminathan in ushering in the Green Revolution in the country and lauded the university for honoring the eminent agricultural expert.
All the more happy event that the School of Agriculture has been named after Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, a living legend of Indian agriculture, who has made great contributions and known as father of Green Revolution in India and abroad. Much has already been said about his contributions, and for me he had been a teacher, a mentor and a guide all through my career, and therefore I am doubly pleased to see that this school which we were planning to have has also been named by the management under in the name of Dr. Swaminathan.
That was an enthralling dance. Before closing this edition of Shulini TV, we have Dakshita informing us about the Radio Shulini programs for next week.
Hello everyone! The list of shows on Radio Shulini this week are Healthy Baatein by RJ Priyasi, Punjabi Hits by RJ Rahul, and Bollywood Classic by RJ Indunegi. These all shows are uploaded on My Shulini app, so go tune into those. Thank you.
That's all for this week. We shall now take a short winter break and shall be back with you after reopening of the university for the next academic session. Till then, take good care of your health and stay safe. Bye bye.